Hello beautiful and exotic women of the world, welcome back to another video. Have you ever been targeted by a masculine woman? Have you been bullied, harassed, and picked on in the workplace or at school by women who are almost threatened by your soft-spokenness, by your gentleness, and by your femininity? Well, this video is for you and so is this channel, so subscribe. So what I noticed is that when you are secure, feminine, and know how to use femininity to your advantage, you are hated by women who are opposite. So let's break that down. Security. Security means that you have confidence in yourself. You are sure of yourself. You are comfortable in your skin. And you know who you are. And you're not afraid to be who you are. Number one, that's what being secure means. Femininity means a lot of things. It means nurturing, it means soft, it means gentle, it means a quiet confidence, it means a strength that is intangible, right? And knowing how to use all of these facets of femininity to your advantage is a huge skill. And I find that women who have a problem with you being beautiful, women who have a problem with you using your beauty to your advantage, women who have a problem with you doing your hair and doing your makeup and investing in your look, tend to be very masculine. And these women also tend to be bullies. And I think bullying in itself is a very masculine act. It takes a lot of masculinity to pick on somebody, to allow your emotions and your thoughts to manifest into a physical act of bullying somebody. I think that is a very masculine trait. A lot of masculine women believe that your femininity is a threat to them. So that's why when you come to work and you're dressed in bright colors and you come to school and you're dressed up while all the other girls are dressed down or not really putting a lot of effort into their look, you will be targeted by the ones who can't tolerate the fact that you took the time to take care of yourself and take care of your image. That's another thing. A lot of masculine women believe that you shouldn't have to do a lot. You shouldn't have to feel like you have to look good and look the part everywhere you go. They think makeup is superficial. They think doing your hair every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks or every month is a waste of time and money. These are the types of women that like to open their mouth and give their unsolicited advice and opinions to feminine women who are operating in their divine feminine energy and have a real problem with you taking up space and being seen and pulling focus because you have found a way to tap into your femininity to uplift yourself and to get the best possible outcomes out of life. And the thing with masculine women is because you are beautiful, because you're exotic, because you stand out, you are powerful. That alone is an intangible, innate power that you were blessed with, that was given to you. And when women who don't have those traits or who can't see those traits within themselves come across someone like you, something in them will make them want to overpower you. That's why a lot of times beautiful women have a hard time at the workplace, because if they have a female boss, that boss may be threatened by them and their beauty and their intrinsic power and will try to take them down a notch, will try to ruin their life, will try to get them fired, will try to sabotage their work, will try to take ownership over their work. There are a bunch of things that happen in the workplace when you have a toxic female manager, which I have a ton of experience with, because they feel powerless in their own life and because they look at your beauty as intrinsic power, they are going to overpower you. And that alone is masculine, okay? Another woman looking at your beauty as a threat and looking at your beauty as something to be afraid of, and in return decides she is going to do everything in her power to overpower you and to establish dominance over you, is very much a sign of someone who is a bully and someone who is in their masculine energy and someone who is clearly and obviously threatened by you. Because I know the difference in having a female leader who is in her feminine energy, who speaks to me softly, who doesn't micromanage me, who doesn't feel the need to throw her weight around so that she can let it be known that she's in power, who doesn't use gaslighting tactics and little bullying tactics to push you out of a role or push you out of the company as a whole. These are the things that feminine leaders in workplaces do not do. They don't have the time for it and they don't have the energy for it, and they don't even have the tools to do that. But a lot of women who are masculine and who operate in masculine energy tend to target beautiful exotic women. And please don't even get me started on the white women who do this on the workplace, because that is 9 times out of 10 the women who I experienced this with. I have experienced it with one black woman before, but most of the time it has been with white women who have been in a leadership position over me, who have tried to sabotage me, who have smeared my name in workplaces, who have tried to exert their dominance over me, who have been covert narcissists. That's one of their favorite things to do too. I find a lot of them are very covert. So they smile in your face and they try to mask their agenda with niceties and with fake kindness, right? But in reality, they hate your guts. They hate that you're beautiful. They hate that you draw attention. They hate that other men on the job may lust after you or may find you beautiful. Hell, they may even hate that other women on the job find you beautiful or speak highly of you. So a lot of times I find that with a lot of white women, when it comes to leadership, they tend to be very covert. So they tend to be very fake and hide their hate for you extremely well, like too well. And God forbid you are beautiful, but also have a natural born leader type of energy. That alone is going to trigger a lot of these women, because not only do you have the gift of being beautiful, you also have the gift of influencing others. You have the gift of leading others in a gentle, positive, feminine way that doesn't require you to gaslight them or to manipulate them or to make their lives harder in order for you to feel better about the job that you're doing. A lot of workplace bullies tend to project their insecurities and project their lack of something onto the employees that they oversee. And if you have a free mind, you think for yourself, you speak up for yourself, you're creative, that is going to piss people off, because for them, they're afraid of losing their position. They're afraid of losing their role at the company or the job. They're afraid of you showing them up. So in order to make you look like you're incompetent, in order to make you look like you don't know what you're talking about or doing, they're going to make it seem like you are inadequate for the role. They're going to sabotage you and throw you under the bus every chance they get, with niceties and smiles and all, so that you can appear like you are incompetent and so that you don't threaten their job and their security. And I just cannot stand insecure women in leadership, because they will be the downfall of us. The masculine woman is the downfall of the feminine woman in the workplace, in school, in any space in life. Because her one goal as the masculine woman is to destroy, is to take down, and it's to dominate. A lot of this is simply about dominance. That's why I'll use the analogy of a female dog that humps. A lot of times people will laugh at female dogs that do that, but that dog is simply trying to exert its dominance over another dog. Even though it doesn't have the parts to do that, that's what it's trying to do. And that's exactly what these women who pick on you in school, or who pick on you in the workplace, or even family members who try to dominate you do. They have to exert their force and power over you and make themselves feel like they are in a higher status than you to prove a point to themselves and to prove a point to you. So ladies, drop down in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. I know a lot of you have experienced this mess with women at work as well as women in school. So please let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll also be leaving my email in the description box. You can share with me there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.